Hey, Five Fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with Boxing Social in partnership with Forged Irish Stout, Empire Fight Store, and freebets.com. And I'm joined now with the one and only Johnny Nelson. Johnny, I know you're pressed for time right now. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your time. Just want to talk about the workout that just happened a few minutes ago and what your thoughts were.
We had Ngannou watching, well, he didn't watch AJ in the ring. He said, I'm not bothered what's happening there. I think he's very cool, very at ease with the whole situation. To say so, it's only his second professional boxing match. He's carrying himself like an experienced champion would do at this stage. AJ, you can see at this point, this means nothing to fighters. They're obligated to having to do this. So once he's done what he's done, he probably talked about 2 or 3 people there. Then Scarpa didn't want to be in. So he seems the one that's more uptight about it because he thinks, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in this environment. And I'm more nonsense. The other thing is this. I think that AJ has now learned that, you know, if he's trying to please everybody, it doesn't matter because the response is still going to be the same. So I actually like the fact that he didn't want to, you know, feel obligated to have to talk to everybody, have to play the game. All the hard work's being done. He's got the press conference tomorrow, the weigh-in on Thursday, and then it's fight time. So as far as he's concerned, all the hard work's been done.
Carl Froch said that if Anthony Joshua loses to Francis Ngannou, then his career is over with. He needs to retire. Do you agree with that?
I think Carl's saying it from a fighter's point of view,
right.
and he's not writing Anthony Joshua off. So he's actually kind of predicting how a champion would think. So, and I agree with this because if you're a former world champion, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, you've achieved everything you've achieved. You've beat the amount of world champions Anthony Joshua's boxed and beat. To lose to a guy that's in his second professional boxing match, regardless of what else he's done, it's going to be very hard for any fighter to get their head around and justify it and explain out, oh, my boots were too big, or the ropes are too loose, or it was this, it was that. There's no excuse for you to justify it, for you to feel in your head, I'm all right here. No, it's because of this, because that. It's not acceptable. So if he lost to Ngannou, I agree with Carl. I think he'll walk away. I think he'll walk out of this sport. And I know he did an interview with Andy earlier on, and he said, I've probably got two fights left. Now, if you're thinking that already, and that stuff's coming out of your mouth, you're telling people that, your foot's halfway out the door. I expect Anthony Joshua to beat Ngannou, but beat him smart, beat him using boxing skill. Because if these two had to meet on a cobbled road, you'd look at Ngannou and think, man, I'd probably lean towards you rather than you. So AJ's got to use all the experience that he had that made him a world champion twice, that won him the Olympics, that all the ups and downs, you know, he's got to use all that experience to make on Friday night. And if he does, he wins. If he doesn't, he gets turned over. And that's when we'll probably hear some big talk from Anthony Joshua in regards to that afterwards.
If Francis Ngannou is to beat Anthony Joshua, do you think, and because this is obviously a question that's going around, do you feel that Ngannou deserves a shot at Fury, Usyk, the winner?
You know what, I spoke to Dewey Cooper earlier on, and I've been one of those advocates that said it's not fair. This man's like, he lost to Tyson Fury, which is questionable. He's been putting at number 10. He's leapfrogged over every other fighter that's been in our sport from being a youngster. So it's not fair. But then, you know what, so he's got himself in a position. We don't know enough about Francis Ngannou, apart from that professional boxing performance against Tyson Fury. Now, any top 10 boxer that's worth his salt should not be outboxed by Francis Ngannou. If they have a tear-up, yeah, I understand, but they should not be outboxed by Francis Ngannou. So I expect Anthony Joshua to show the difference in years of hard work that's put into our sport, to show this is why if you're going to be in the top 10, it's not given to anybody. You've got to earn your stripes. Does he deserve the position? You know what? If he's been given the opportunity to have a go, well, he's been given the opportunity. It's down to him, and it's down to all the other fighters like AJ and all the other fighters in the top 10 to make sure they stamp their authority to say, listen, I'm here for a reason, mate.
If Anthony Joshua is to beat Francis Ngannou in fashion, what does that say about, obviously people are going to be comparing how he is against Ngannou versus how Tyson was against Ngannou.
Yeah, but let's be honest. let's not split hairs here. Tyson Fury underestimated Francis Ngannou. So he came in there. You look at him physically now. You look at him physically then. He was ill prepared, mentally as well as physically. Realised partway through the fight, and he boxed bad and still won. Questionably, still won. I think if that happened again, that wouldn't be the case. I don't think they'll ever fight again.
But they do have a rematch.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. But I just think so if Anthony Joshua beats him, the fact is this: Tyson Fury's going to say, well, everybody poo-pooed him when I boxed him. Now he's like the best thing since sliced bread since now Anthony Joshua's boxing. That's number one. Number two, they're going to say, and what? You beat a guy that's had 2 professional fights. Risk reward. That's my argument all the way through. You win, apart from getting an almighty purse. What's the other reward? What's the other reward apart from people saying, well, the guy's only had 2 professional fights? If you lose, the risk is everything. It's everything. It's the career-wise. It's everything. The big chest of jewels at the end of the rainbow has gone. So risk reward. If it was my choice, and Frank once said the same, would he have chose a fight? No, he wouldn't have done. Now looking back on it, he wouldn't have chose his fight for Adrian. I wouldn't have done. So that's businessmen and that's the business and the show, clashing. And I'm quite sure if Anthony Joshua had given the choice, I don't think it was his choice. He just said, I ain't bossing this guy. Why would I do it?
You don't think it was his choice?
I don't think it was his choice. I don't believe it was his choice. I believe, the arrangement with this is whoever wins A beats C, B, and that's how it goes through. I don't think it's his choice. I think if it was his choice, he'd say, get rid of him. Give me somebody else.
All right, Johnny, thank you so much for your time. I know that you have some other obligations to do. Hopefully we'll be able to catch you. Let's circle back tomorrow.
Again, we'll be here again. It'll be like Groundhog Day.
Tomorrow's the press conference, so maybe we'll be able to catch up again tomorrow. Thank you.
You look shorter today, by the way.
Oh, because I have my Converses on.
Oh, plimsolls. Okay, then.
Thank you.
See you later, fight fans.
Bye, fight fans.